Good morning, beautiful people. So, this morning I actually got the chance to work out with a friend of mine here at the house. And after we went ahead and did a beautiful yoga session just to kind of cool down and stretch out. So, we started with our hands up above our head and we just kind of pulled ourselves side to side. So, whichever side you'd like to start on, just go ahead and pull yourself from your wrists all the way over. Just allowing that side of your body to really get a good deep stretch. You're going to take a little rest here in the middle, and then you're going to go ahead and pull yourself over to the other side. From here, you're going to come up, and then you're going to give yourself a nice back bend. It doesn't have to be too much, just enough. And then we're just going to go ahead and step our feet out a little bit and fold halfway over. Just pausing there for a little bit. Really feel that in your hips and in your shoulders, your back. And then we're going to go ahead and touch our toes. Folding all the way over, getting as far under as you can. Just taking a little time to really stretch it out. It's early in the morning. Not to mention, we just worked out. And then we're going to go up, touch those knees, give a little shake. You know what I'm saying? We're getting ready. And we're going to drop it down into a plank or the top of a push-up, then all the way down into our upper facing dog. Again, just pushing our back in the opposite direction. So just really elongating the spine to the back of the room, just curving it like a C. See if you can get your head to touch your butt. And then we're going to go back into a child's pose. This is when you really drop your legs out as far as they can. Just let your hips really just split apart. Extend your arms above your head. And just breathe. Letting your heart just really touch the ground. And we're going to come up and do a couple of cat cows because those are my favorites. So you're going to start by arching yourself all the way up, rounding your spine to the ceiling, and then dipping it down, letting your belly fall. And then you're going to do it again and again, making sure you're breathing. And then I like to do a couple of rotations here. This is when my spine likes to go snap, crackle, and pop. And really get into it. Now we're going to come up into a downward facing dog. And just rocking our hips out here, letting our bodies just hang upside down. And we're going to come on back up. From there, we're going to repeat, starting with our hands above our heads, pulling from side to side. You're going to take a few rounds on your own. Remembering to go a little further this time than you did before. Digging a little deeper. Making sure to maintain breath. In through the nose and out through the nose. Really connecting with your breath. Now that we're coming to a close, we're going to go ahead and raise up onto our knees. Nice and slow, bringing your arms out if they're under you. We're going to place our hands in front of us and just stay with your legs apart. Now from here, we're just going to kind of get a good stretch. Just really push down. It's a frog almost. Just really sit in it. Push those hips apart. And then we're going to come up and roll over onto our bottoms. Taking our hands above our head once again. And this time just touching our toes. Far down as you can go. If you have to touch your knees, you can. Then we're going to take our arms back up above our head and place them behind you this time. Just go ahead and pop yourself up. And then down and repeat. Touching the toes again. Really making sure to breathe, seeing how low down you can go. Arms back up. And back behind us, of course, popping up and back down. Just really sink in it. Alright, here we go again. Arms up and down. Now we're going to come onto our backs, taking our knees into our chest, giving ourselves a really big hug. Just like that. Perfect. As best as you can. We're going to go ahead and release our legs down nice and slowly. Then we're going to pull them back up. And once again, you're going to release your legs down onto the floor, taking your hands above your head nice and slowly. If you can, keep them 6 inches off the ground. And then you're going to go back up. This time we're going to do a little rocking, side to side. Just telling our back, sorry. Just like that. Now we're going to go into a happy baby. This is when you're going to take your hands to the bottom of your feet and just pull yourself apart. It's just rocking side to side. You know, it's called Happy Baby, but as you see, we're laughing in the video because I told her it's also missionary. So we're going to take our knees and hug again once more. Just like that. Rocking side to side. This time picking your favorite side and just rolling over. Oop. Taking your arms out into a T. Adjusting however you need. Someone's next to you, it's okay. While you're here, you want to make sure to get your face as close to the ground as you can. Just really turn your neck. Just try to let your whole body melt to the ground, however you can, wherever you are, as much space as you have. I'm going to now go ahead and rotate over to the other side. Just giving our spines a good stretch. From here, we're going to go ahead and bring our knees back into the center, giving them a nice little hug if you can. But then you're going to place your arms out on the side of you. You're going to come up into a boat pose. This means you're going to rotate your bum up to where your back and shoulders are off the ground and your feet are floating. You can keep the knees bent or straighten them out. You're going to then touch your toes above your head, pulling them towards you as much as you can. Then back up into your boat. Really engaging your core. And then back up again, seeing how far you can pull your bum off the ground, pulling those toes. You don't have to go over your head here. You don't have to do too much. Just really rocking the spine. And again, this time we're going to drop down into a butterfly, just letting everything pull apart. We're going to stay here for a while. We're going to slowly start to release everything. This means let your legs just slowly unfold in front of you to where they're fully extended out. You can also do this with your arms, just letting them fall to your side, however they may lay. This is Shavasana. It's the hardest part of yoga. It's when you just lay here and breathe. Bringing awareness back to your body, you want to wiggle your hands, your toes. Maybe place your hand on your heart, one on your solar plexus. Really engage with yourself here. Breathe into these spaces. Thank yourself for coming today. You didn't have to show up. You didn't have to try. But you did. On your next inhale, you're going to take your knees up to your chest. Give yourself a nice little hug. Again, just for gratitude. You showed up today. Crossing at the ankles, rotating all the way up into a seated position. I like to give myself one last real big hug. Because how many hugs do you get a day, right? Namaste. Hope you guys have a wonderful day.